Hi, this is Ken and Shelley. We frequently get asked about investment strategies, asset protection, and corporate structures. And quite often, this only happens after the fact. It would be nice to be able to make a difference for somebody before they really need it. Hence, why we decided to do some of these little video series.
So following up from what we talked about in the last video, we want to talk in this video about how the wealthiest families in North America and around the world invest in real estate, because that really is kind of our sweet spot, what Ken and I really like to do. There's other investment vehicles, but we feel that real estate is one of the best ones. Studies show that about 60% of the richest people in the world have money in real estate. And when we talk about investing in real estate, we talk about investing in properties that are cash flowing properties. Cash flow is king. I don't buy in appreciation, I buy on cash flow. And that gets back to kind of what we we're talking about the last video too. If something happens and the market goes up and down, as long as it's cash flowing, you can ride it out and, work your way through all of those upturns and downturns, whatever happens to be. But you got to buy it smart. Buy it at the right way, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I don't know if you remember the movie recently that came out. What do they call it? The Founder, with Michael Keaton, the Ray Kroc story. Everybody always thought McDonald's was about hamburgers, when truthfully it was about the real estate. I've known that for many, many years, and really it was a brilliant model for them because they weren't making as much money on the franchising of the business side of it that they thought they would. And by buying the real estate and having all the franchisees locked into a franchise agreement saying that they had to be where they had to be, they had to pay the rent on that building or on that property, and then they end up over time owning all that land. It was one of the most brilliant strategies that you can see out there, and so many of the wealthiest families in the world follow similar models. By creating their wealth, they'll build something, lease it long term, and have somebody else pay it off for them.
Exactly. It's all about, we talked about this in many of the other videos. If you want to be wealthy and you want to have those wealth results, then you need to think like the wealthy people do. Follow their model. If it's working for them, it should be able to work for us too. And, maybe we're not going to be the Warren Buffetts or whatever of the world. Maybe we were. I don't know who is watching and where they want to go. But, all of us can have some success with wealth in real estate. And it's just getting out there and going for it.
Absolutely. One house or 100 houses, it's just about paying attention to how you do it.
Well, and that's the great thing about real estate investing is that, doesn't matter what you and I've done, it's all about, when you yourself are looking at this, what's the best thing for you and your family? Might be buy one house and have the tenants pay it off for the next 20, 30 years and you have that for your retirement. You can buy one house a year for the next 5 or 10 years and that's it. Or you can go out and buy 300 houses and a bunch of apartment buildings, whatever.
Yeah.
Each one of us is unique and it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Just do what you want to do and what makes sense for you.
Yeah.
So if you too have some questions and would like to get more detailed information, please feel free to contact either one of us and we'll see how we can best be of service to you. Give us a call and we can, have a conversation and see what makes sense to you. You can reach Ken at 250-469-3002 or myself, Shelley, at 403-540-2668.